welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Simply Seronia back with another video. As you saw on the box, today we're going to be working with Alipearl hair. Y'all, one of the best hair vendors out there, like no cap. I'm not even lying to y'all. But this is all the goodies they sent in the bag. They sent this scarf and it's so soft and it's so silky. And they also sent this measuring tape for you to measure your head. They sent an edge brush and they sent an edge wrap. And it was so thick and it was giving like rich. Ain't even gonna cap. It wasn't even like one of these little cheap ones. Then they also gave you a kind of like a brochure type thing to show you like how to keep up with your hair, how to manage it. So for y'all that's rough-handed and rough-headed, y'all know what to do now. And they also sent a satin bag to put your wig in when you're done. And this was a HD lace, 28 inches and straight. And y'all, look at this lace. When you order HD lace, this is what you're looking for. This is exactly what you're looking for. And y'all know my pet peeve about the little 2 inches on the side and the 4 inches in the middle. They gave us 4 inches all the way across. So this is a true 13x4 frontal wig. No cap. And y'all, look at this hair. It got so much body and it's so shiny, so silky. It's so full all the way down to the end. But one thing about the frontal is shorter, so it's kind of like layered a little bit. But yeah, that's all about that. So y'all, let's get into the plucking. So I'm just gonna put my white tank top on my leg and I'm gonna put my wig on top of that so I can see better. And I'm going to take my two different types of tweezers. One is sharp and one is flat. I just like to use them just because we're going to get into that later. But anyway, I wet it a little bit and then I comb it out so I can see what I'm working with. And as y'all can see, the wig did come pre-plucked. So it wasn't a lot of work for me to do here, but you know, I still got to go in and customize it myself. And then once I have it parted out, y'all, I did not go in a straight I did not go in a straight line. I zigzag across because you want it to look real. Like your real hairline is not straight across, so you want it to look as real as possible. So you're gonna do a little zigzag, and then you're gonna make sure the hair is flat. And I always start with my pointy tweezers first, just because it takes less hair and you don't want to put no bald spots because you want to be looking like baldy locks. I think not. Okay, so anyway, I'm just doing that. And yeah, I'm not directly on the front of the hairline. I'm a little bit further behind, if that makes sense. I'm not plugging directly at the knots. But anyway, I'm just doing that and I'm just going sporadically. I'm not going uniformed in a line. But y'all, I kept it in real speed so y'all can see how I plug in real life, and then I sped it up. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna do right now, and I am gonna do that all the way across the hairline. So yeah, I'll come back when I have some more info to share. Alright y'all, I'm almost done plucking this frontal, but I wanted to come in to let y'all know that when I take the comb, it's to part out, because you got to work in sections. You can't just pluck the front of the hairline and think you're done, because no, you're going to be bald in the front and then have big old thick lumps in the back. It's not cute. But y'all, look at that. Look at that hairline. Like, this is what you want. It's not too bald, it's not too thick, it's just perfect. And just in case adjustments, you got room for that, because like, that's what we need. Like, what is she giving? She's giving scalp. Why did I just say that? Anyway, y'all, let's move on. All right, y'all, this part is sped up because y'all seen me install my wig so many times, like so many. But anyway, this part is sped up. I'm doing my little thing. I'm doing my little dancey dance, and I'll come back when it's time to style. No cap, that wig was so easy to install, but let's move on. I already parted out my hair, I parted out my bang, and what I was showing y'all was I did do a part across the back so I can make sure my tracks covered, because we not letting our tracks show, period. And what I'm doing now is trying to get this ponytail slick, because you don't want to be walking around with no lumpy dumpy ponytail, because first of all, it ain't cute. Secondly, it's just not cute, period. So what I'm going to do is use my got to be. I'm also going to just keep on brushing until I get it as slick as possible. And y'all know I had to move on to my holy grail, my hot comb, to get this thing slick. So I'm just going to do that. And then once I have it as slick as possible, I'm just going to use my rubber bands. And y'all, I always use rubber bands on weave just because it keeps it from being so lumpy. But if you want to use a hair tie, whatever you feel comfortable with, do you, boo. Go ahead and do you. So yeah, that's just what I'm gonna do now, and I'll be back when I move on to the next step. What is she giving? She's giving scalp. Y'all, I can't stop saying that. But anyway, y'all, yeah, she's serving. Look at her, period. Anyway, I gotta move on to the GOAT method with these baby hairs. Like, get my curlers, curl them up. And y'all, I don't curl this way anymore. I curl upwards because I feel like it's so much better. I know I got a video somewhere where I'm curling up. But anyway, that's just what I'm doing. Then I'm gonna get my got to be, and I'm gonna lay these edges. And y'all already know when I be doing them, I just be like kind of training them, like right here. Like, so if you see me doing my baby hairs and they coming out ugly like right now, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart, because at the end they gonna be bomb, period. But anyway, I'm just gonna do my baby hairs, and I'm just gonna move on to straightening this hair. And y'all, no cap, I was being mad lazy when it came to straightening this hair, because y'all, this hair is supposed to be 28 inches, but it was definitely giving 32, okay? But I ain't complaining, because, you know, I love inches. But, I was thinking about doing like a 90s type look, so I went ahead and cut me some bangs. And y'all, I was kind of scared, but I was like, whatever, just go for it. So I cut me some bangs, and I kind of just cut in a downward motion, and I just kept doing that until I got it perfect. And y'all, when I finally moved on to straightening this hair, I put, you know, my little silkening mist and my little heat protectant onto this hair, and I just did one pass through all the hair. And it took me a minute to get my bang how I wanted it. Like, sis, what was you doing right here? Definitely giving Easter Sunday vibes in the 90s, and we ain't gonna do that. So I just did one pass through all the hair in some huge chunks like this, but the hair was still giving body yaddy yaddy, period. But yeah, that's all I did when it comes to straightening this hair. And then when I finished with that, I just took a piece of the ponytail and I wrapped it around to cover up those rubber bands, because that's not cute. It was giving cheap, and we don't like looking cheap. So after that, that was the end, y'all. She came out looking real cute. And y'all, this hair was so easy to work with. Like, I thought it was, like, when I first pulled it out the pack, I was like, this hair is 250% density. That's a whole lot of hair to work with. And it really wasn't that bad. And nobody like a stringy wig anyway. So go ahead and order y'all this HD lace, because she's so easy to melt. 250% density, because we don't like straggly hair. And y'all gonna be looking bomb, period. Like, look, get into that. And that was one pass, y'all, and she's still serving. Like, imagine if I go ahead and straighten track by track. Like, definitely giving. But alright, y'all, that's the end of the video. Love y'all. Bye.